What do Elvis Presley and motorcycles still have in common? See how the phrases pent-up demand and backorder relate. Are you working remotely? We explore some of the best places in the US and in the world for digital nomads to work, and how Airbnb will change the working environment starting in September.
This is DMS English News with Oren Andrade.
In early 2020, U.S. residents were asked to lock down for 15 days. Thereafter, it was argued that pent-up demand would have consumers go into a buying spree after the lockdown. Pent-up demand is usually short, but it can also take years. In 2017, the hit movie Bohemian Rhapsody made the case for pent-up demand of musical history motion pictures. And with the latest release of Elvis, the original artists in Presley's band are still in demand. We go to Hollywood News Center in Nashville for the story on John Crondis.
With great wonderment and little explanation, singer-songwriter John Crondis and the Elvis Presley hit-making team are making brand new music once again. John Crondis' father, Jimmy Crondis, wrote The End, which is also known as At the End of a Rainbow, which became a worldwide hit in 1958, recorded by Earl Grant. Decades later, the composer's son, John Crondis, was introduced to the Jordanaires and recorded that very same song with Elvis's backup group, the original Jordanaires. The rock and roll news and music traveled fast. Radio stations all over the world were soon playing The End by John Crondis and the Jordanaires. Quickly and unexplainably, anyone and everyone that had played and sang with Elvis Presley started appearing and began making new music with John Crondis.
Grocery shopping isn't what it used to be. Judy Bluhm is a columnist for the Glendale Star newspaper in Goodyear, Arizona. She says it's hard to find noodles, beans, and other common items. At this moment, the market is experiencing a backorder for boxable homes, baby formula, and computer chips in cars. In China, there's even a backorder for bicycles. If you're on a backorder list, how long will you have to wait? Nicole Jensen at West End Motorsports has the story. In the post-pandemic world, employees have realized the demand to work from home. Consequently, on May 11, Airbnb announced that the company would allow their staffers to work from anywhere in the United States. And starting in September, they can also live and work in more than 170 countries for up to 90 days a year in each location. According to a report by CNBC, the best city in the U.S. to work remotely is Kansas City, Missouri. But how would you like to work from anywhere in the world? Connecting with a laptop computer, this type of modern-day traveler is commonly referred to as a digital nomad. What do you look for? The following is a list of the top 10 locations in the world.
Belize. In Belize, there is Wi-Fi everywhere. Every Belizean restaurant, every hotel, and every tourist place has Wi-Fi. This is a great option for those wanting a working vacation, away from the crowds, and in a unique destination that is still very easy to access from the United States. Turtle Inn, owned by Francis Ford Coppola and his wife, is a great spot. They have given it a lot of love and attention and made this 25-room seaside retreat a great hidden gem. If you are traveling with kids, they also offer immersive, locally inspired experiences as part of their Coppola curriculum's offering. English is the official language, and since tourism is their primary industry, speaking English is especially important. Cape Hawker Belize offers some of the best snorkeling in the world. Around the World with Justin says Cape Hawker snorkeling is the best in the world. Bicycles are the primary mode of transportation on Cape Hawker. In fact, there is only one truck, one fire truck, and one other car on the island. Cusco, Peru. Sitting at 11,152 feet, 3,399 meters above sea level, Inca capital Cusco provides us with an alternative option on this list of top destinations for digital nomads in Latin America. Cusco has all the infrastructure one needs, as well as a small hotel and boutique lodging options that are spacious and include kitchenettes. It's becoming a center for co-working. Choose from workplaces like Communal, which has 2 locations in each of Barranco and Miraflores, and the trendy liberal co-working. Cusco is becoming a DN hub, mainly because of its culinary scene and locally sourced coffee, 2 extremely important aspects of a nomadic lifestyle. Within a matter of minutes, you have lesser explored pre-Incan and Incan ruins that are mind-blowing. Not terribly farther afield, you have a day or single night hikes like Huachuicosco, where you can channel your inner Indiana Jones, camping under infinite night skies. Long weekend adventures hike into Choqquequirao, which is larger than Machu Picchu but sees only a handful of visitors daily, will revive the soul and have you energized to crush a week's worth of work during a shortened week. Throw in an abundance of growth opportunities within the town such as yoga, language, and cooking classes, and you've got a recipe for an enriching long-term stay. Franschhoek, South Africa. There's a growing number of South Africans who are looking towards some migration to take them away from traditional offices in big cities and into permanently remote working scenarios. And they're doing this not only to change their work habits, but to take them to better lifestyles in smaller towns, especially along South Africa's coastal regions. An hour and a half inland from Cape Town, the beautiful little town of Franschhoek is tucked away in a valley in South Africa's stunning winelands. The town is quaint and charming, yet well-equipped to help you respond to any work-related requests sent your way. Besides some of South Africa's finest vineyards and greatest restaurants, there's a myriad of activities like mountain biking, hiking, horseback riding, gallery tours, hot air ballooning, or a day at the spa. It's easy to rent a car, so you can base yourself in one of Franschhoek's beautiful luxury hotels or well-priced guest houses and make day excursions to the coast or the busy streets of Cape Town. It's a simple drive to the Atlantic or the Indian Ocean, with a stop at the point where the 2 oceans meet. Cape Town has recently been named on a number of lists as one of the best cities in the world for remote working. Anguilla, a true paradise on earth. Anguilla is a Caribbean island settled for thousands of years, yet inhabited by only 14,000 people. The island, a perennial T&L reader favorite, has done an incredible job keeping COVID cases low and ensuring the health and safety of residents and visitors with testing and the bubble concept. Tourists recommend one of the freestanding villas at the Four Seasons Anguilla. The property has an extended stay offer for a month or more and includes complimentary high-speed Wi-Fi, a private fitness trainer twice a week, and a private consultation to tailor work, school, and culinary needs. Since English is the most widely spoken language and Wi-Fi is everywhere, working remotely on its white sand beaches should be a breeze. Both USD and ECD are accepted currencies nearly everywhere.
For more information about our broadcast, see the show notes below. That's all for today. Stay tuned for our next broadcast on artificial intelligence. Have a good night.